Hello, everyone. This is Sean We Met. I'm a Salesforce solution engineer here at Forecast Era, and today we're going to take a look at the Forecast Era Revenue Navigator product built on Salesforce. Um, so as we enter the Revenue Navigator application, we are going to come to this landing page. We should see Revenue Navigator at the top, and then a few of these tabs, about 8 tabs here at the bottom. So the first thing we're going to look at is administration. So when we come to administration, we want to navigate through these tabs at the top. And really what I'm able to do under forecast era settings is complete my opportunity stages, see if they have been completed. We're going to take a look at that in just a second. And then create some default options for fiscal year, for planning fiscal periods, for planning versions, for budgeting versions, and for planning measures. So as we come to the next tab, what we're doing here is we are choosing any forecast categories and any opportunity stages. And we'll see how those tie together shortly. Okay, so under forecast management, what we're going to decide is, are we going to configure revenue mapping at a product field or an opportunity field? And then are we going to look at widgets or units or revenue of that product? Other than that, we're going to look at the opportunity piece of this. And so we're looking at the project start date, so the opportunity start date, and the stage. And then we're going to be mapping each outlook in terms of forecast to a stage of that opportunity. And then lastly, for opportunity line items, we're going to be looking at the product contract duration, which is a custom field that we've created on the opportunity. The revenue start date will be the date, and the margin percentage will be our custom field forecast era margin percentage. Okay. Under forecast submission dates, these are the days of the month which we are looking at when we are configuring and submitting our forecasts. That will then be logged against our actuals. Notifications, any kind of notifications on changing revenue submissions, anything that has needs to be reconciled will be here for that administrator to see. Under revenue schedules, this is where we're going to create revenue schedules based upon a particular date and based upon the opportunities that are already existing here. So to generate an account forecast, we would just click account forecast. To configure this revenue schedule, we would just click revenue schedule. We'd click save up here, then revenue schedule. Okay, perfect. All right. So another module that we have as a part of Revenue Navigator is the ability to see when the prior forecast has been submitted and when the current forecast submit date is needed. So as we see, we're looking at the account, the quarterly forecast, and then the yearly forecast. And then over here, what a manager or what your C-suite might see is the ability to approve or reject those forecasts. Under the revenue summary, what we're going to see is a hierarchy of everything that I own in terms of TCV, what my conservative, my committed, my optimistic forecasts are, and everyone beneath me, I'll be able to see where they lie on the spectrum here and on the summary chart. Okay, perfect. So once we've done that, what the forecast revenue workbench is going to illustrate for us is it's going to give us a look at the accounts that are under our name or that we own or that we have insight into. It's going to tell us our committed forecast, our prior year forecast, and our planned forecast. And so what we're going to see over on the right hand side is a chart giving us just that. Now on the bottom, once I refresh this, okay, we are going to actually see all those numbers per quarter and per month. So right now we're looking at the Bank of America committed forecast. We're understanding revenue from backlog, revenue with no identified ops, revenue from conservative ops. So that goes back to what we set up in administration. So conservative is defined as anything with closed won, and then revenue continuing from committed ops. Okay. Lastly, what we have are just a few list views of opportunity revenue by stages. So we have all the stages that exist within our Salesforce org, top revenue opportunities by timeline. So this is going to be cut up into current year, previous year, current quarter, previous quarter, and that's how we will define how we're searching for these opportunities. And then finally, recently created opportunities. I hope this has been helpful, and thank you for your time.